Also, again, if you have questions, just type them in the side. And the purpose of this hangout is, and I'm gonna just say a couple things. We all know who I am, basically. We all know who my helper Renee is as well. So I never really liked doing the hangouts where everyone, oh yeah, I'm this guy and I did so much stuff and I'm so great and blah blah blah. No one cares. Just get to the content. And so that's always my thinking. Just pass the content out. And again, if you have questions, throw them out, type them in the side. I'm probably just gonna hammer straight through as much content as I can give, and if you have questions at the end, might have a little bit of time at the end to ask questions. My plan to get out of here around 4, but we all know how that goes. And I do feel I should say just a little bit on the maps deal. I'm not going to sit here and say that it doesn't affect business, because it does. However, at the end of the day, it's still 100% your responsibility, your business. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter what the business is. It's up to you to make it work for you, whether it's a passive rev share or whether it's a traditional MLM or whether it's a brick and mortar business, whatever it is, you're still responsible for moving that thing forward. And that's the thing I also want to pass during this hangout, is that regardless of whether people think it's laws or the powers that be or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, you are still responsible to move your business forward, whatever it may be. Now, I do talk a lot about slamming paid traffic. However, I'm still shooting YouTube videos on a daily basis. I'm still writing blog posts. I'm still talking to people as much as I can. I believe it or not, I'm returning phone calls. For those of you who have called me and are mad because I'm not calling you back, I'm still going through my list of phone calls on a daily basis. Now, a lot of people misjudge what mass action is, and it's my intent at the end of this hangout to get you a clear-cut understanding. One thing I will say, one book you must get, not an option. Buy this book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. If you have any doubts, any issues, any qualms, get the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Read that book once a week. Read it once a week. I don't care if you're a reader. I don't care if you can't read. Figure it out. Buy that book. Read it once a week. Period. Because folks don't understand what it's really going to take to get you to succeed. Okay? When you look at my own situation, no one was watching my YouTube videos, no posts. If I would have done a hangout like this, I probably would not have shown up for it. So the thing is, it's going to take a certain amount of grinding it out before you ever will see success. No matter what the program is, no matter what the marketing system is, no matter how slick your funnel, your marketing system, no matter how much traffic, no matter how much people are following you on social media, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, every single one of us are going to have to go through a grind phase before we ever get to a place that we consider success. Take a quick second to chug some coffee. I do want to say thank you all for showing up. But again, a lot of people misjudge what massive action is and how long they should take it. Yep. Number one, I'm going to just answer the second part of the question because it's easy. How long should you take massive action? For the rest of your life, and then some, period. That's it. That's what it's going to take. And when I say massive action, just understand that some people are better at some things and some people are better at other things. The first thing and I'm just reading some of the comments on the side. The first thing that you're comfortable with, I will always suggest, do that thing. Okay? For example, me, I'm comfortable with doing YouTube videos. Every single day for the rest of my life, I'm going to do YouTube videos. I'm going to be an old man, wrinkles, gray hair, bald, whatever, and I'm going to still be cranking out YouTube videos on a daily basis. Or they might have something else at that point. I don't know. But the point is, you just have to commit to doing this to make it a part of your lifestyle. And it's just that simple. Because what's going to happen is the average person joins a program. The average person, I think Rob will have to, the average person does not have a following. The average person does not have a network of folks that they can promote a program to make money that quick. Okay? There's the gurus who have already gone through the grind phase, who have already built a large email list, who have already made their money. It's easy for the guru to go into a program and go to the top of the comp plan and dominate it. Take another sip. I had some granola bars right before I started this hangout, and they make me cough. But regardless, I know, I'm all over the place today. I'm sweating too. It's hot. Either which way, the point is, the guru, it's real easy, and I'm going to just throw out some names here. We all know Frank Calabro. We all know the Maps thing. We all know the traffic. It's very easy for him to come over to Traffic Monsoon and go up. Why is that? Number one, he has a large following. Number two, he has a large ad budget. So, most of us here don't have that large following and or that large ad budget. Ad budget to buy a lot of traffic. Right? He's buying around 15,000 clicks a week promoting his business online. Now, unless you're buying 15,000 clicks a week and already have a group of around 10, 20, 30,000 people following you, it's going to take more work on your part. And so for the average bear, the odds are already stacked against you. And the only way you can break through those odds is by taking massive action. Massive action is not shooting one video a day. Massive action is not buying a 100-click solo ad every week. Okay? And I think I'm going to mute someone. I hear some noise. I don't know who. Here's some noise going on in the background. I think I got it.
Yep,
I think I got them. Also, if you have questions, did I get them?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Also, if you have questions, throw it out on the side there. And again, this will be the last time I eat a granola bar before I hang out.
Hey, I had milk before I had to sing, and that was not a good idea either.
Well, you know, coach your throat, I guess. Anyways, way. Excuse me. But moving on. What is massive action? Again, it's not shooting one video a day. It's not posting once or twice on social media. It's always going to take more than you think it's going to take. It's always going to take more action than you think it is, and it's not going to happen you want it to. It's flat out not going to. I've been hammering this thing for 5 years before I ever saw any money. It didn't matter what marketing system I was using. I bought traffic in the past. I did YouTube videos in the past. I wrote blog posts. The only difference, okay, pay attention. The only difference that took me from not making any money to now making money is my mentality towards the actions I was taking. Say that again. The only difference is my mentality towards the actions I was taking. In the past, I had an expectation. I expected after 10 videos that I would start making money. I heard folks talking about you need to take massive action. Okay, I get that. I'll shoot a video a day, and when I have around 10, 15 videos, I should be getting some sort of leads, and I should be making some sort of money. That expectation led me to not making any money. And I'm going to say that, just hear me out. That expectation was not serving me. It wasn't allowing me to make money because I understood, yes, I got to take massive action. I'll shoot a video a day, and then eventually, after around 10, 15 videos, I should start be getting some money. And I've gone through this. I'll throw out the names of the company, Motor Club of America. I shot a video a day, and then once I got to around 10 videos, I was like, all right, one of my videos actually, the next thing was get my video on the first page of YouTube. Once that video was on the first page of YouTube, I figured I'd be done. That's it. Once that video hit the first page of YouTube, call it, I'm done. I'm sailing across the Pacific on my yacht. Did it happen? No. It was like a kick right in the face. I'm telling you, that's the one thing. I was like, if I could just get my video for Motor Club of America on the first page of YouTube for Motor Club of America, bam, that's it. Did it happen? No. And it was because of my expectation towards that. The difference, it's a real slight difference in mentality. Hear me out. Now I understand that it's not in any one video that I shoot. It is not in any one blog post that I write. It is not in any one blog post that I can rank on the first page of Google for keywords, for certain keywords. It is not in any one person joining my team. It is in the understanding that I'm going to have to continuously take these actions, and over time, that is what's going to give me the results. You're going to have to take action without expectation. Okay? If you're taking action and you have an expectation that this should get me paid, it's probably not going to happen for you. Now, shift your mentality to, I'm going to take action, i.e., whatever that may be, shooting 2-3 YouTube videos a day, writing a blog post every single day, posting on social media 4 or 5 times a day, buying as many clicks and solo ads as I can, and I'm just going to do that over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm not going to think about I'm not getting any signups. I'm not going to focus on I'm not getting any signups. I'm just going to focus 100% of my attention on my output. That is what's going to get you signups. See, and it's a little shift. It's a small little shift in thinking, because when you think, all right, I'm gonna shoot a video and that should be good enough. Wrong. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. You might as well just not even do anything. But if you have the mentality, all right, I have this schedule here, I'm gonna shoot a video every single day, I'm gonna write a blog post talking about my progress every single day, I'm gonna post on social media, and I'm gonna buy traffic, and I'm gonna just do that over and over and over again, and the only thing I'm gonna focus on is how I can get my business in front of more people. That's the only thing I'm gonna think about. And once that's the only thing on your mind, you're going to find ways to get your business link in front of more people. That's the only thing you're going to focus on. That's the only thing you're going to think about. And that's the only thing you're going to start seeing is, I can advertise my link over here. Ooh, I can do this over here. And then once that becomes your 100% focus, and that's the only thing you're doing, what's going to happen? Your business link naturally is going to find itself in front of more people. More people are going to, and this is numbers. The more people who see your capture page, the more people who are going to opt in. Of that percentage of people who opt in, some people are going to join immediately. Some people are going to put in fake, crappy emails. Some people are going to sign up, watch you, and take action a month or two later. And what happens, here's why people don't succeed. They don't make it through that phase. You see what I'm saying? It takes, when someone opts into your capture page, I think I gotta mute someone else. When someone opts into your capture page, they're over here. Here is the buying decision, over here. When they opt into your capture page, they're right here. And so the percentage of folks who do opt in, and this is the percentage of folks who opt in with a
Well, it looks like we've lost Rob. So I've just messaged him, letting him know that he's gone, and hopefully he'll be back soon. The last thing I heard, and I'm not even sure if you guys heard that, was he was talking about people who subscribe and where they are in their buying decision. And the more that you do to engage and show value, the closer they're going to be to actually buying and following you. If you do anything that either pisses them off or makes them think that it's going to be harder to do anything, they're going to move away. So I think that's what he was talking about. And oh, he just messaged me saying that his computer crashed and he's going to start again. So we're on, and I'm wondering if we need to shut down the Hangout or close out of the Hangout and start again. I'm just going to message him quick to see if that's what we need to do. Not sure. I just messaged him and to ask him if we need to leave and start up again. And of course, I don't have any control over the board, so if you're sending me any questions or you're saying anything, I can't hear you, and I can't see the screen either, because Rob was the one who was the host. So if you're asking me questions, I apologize. I can't hear them, and I can't unmute anybody either. He has to be the one to do that.
Okay, but he can rejoin.
Yeah, he can rejoin.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard you. I couldn't hear anybody before. Okay.
You can mic him.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for letting me know that. And I don't know who was that just spoke.
Wow.
Oh, Rafael. Okay. Yeah, I know he can rejoin, and I just messaged him to say that. But he can't do it until his computer starts up again. So if you have any questions that you want me to address, you can go ahead and do that. I really can't hear anybody, and I can't really control anything from here other than talking. But anyways, you know, massive action. I'll just start talking. Massive action means that you need to do, you know, things consistently. So if you're buying, oh, there's Rob again. Here he is. Welcome back.
All right, here we go. You hear me?
Cool. Yep, I can hear you.
I still have technical issues. I don't know
Okay.
when I get flying.
Yeah, I was starting to finish what you had said, and then you said your computer crashed. So I didn't know if you had to actually start up the Hangout again, or you could just rejoin.
Yeah, I guess I could just rejoin, and yeah, I don't know what happened. Actually, Google Chrome just crashed on my little deal here,
okay.
and it just opened up. Yeah,
Yay
it's
for
not because I'm looking
technology.
at questionable websites either, so don't be thinking anything crazy, because I don't know why that happens.
It's okay, but just one of
But
those.
yeah, one of those things. But does anyone have any questions? I just don't want this to be a straight up Rob rant. But if you do have questions or not, I'll try to shut up long enough to let you guys ask them. But I will say that things like this, like these hangouts, these are great things for you to do with your guys. And this is where you want to. Did I crash again?
No, I see you. No,
Okay.
you're fine.
I get paranoid. My screen slows down for a second, and I'm like, okay. But these are things you want to do with your guys, with your leads, with your local people you may have recruited offline, with your folks you have recruited online. The more stuff you have, and by stuff I mean videos, blogs, content, hangouts, stuff like this, the more people see you, the more they will start to trust you as an authority, and they will trust in that you can help them get results. A lot of people come to me saying, hey, I saw your YouTube video on XYZ, and I saw your strategy over here. I have a couple questions. And, you know, and it starts. Some people just come through and they say, hey, Rob, where is your PLS link? I want to join. And it's just like, this is the first time I'm hearing from the guy. And that is from the work I put in before, those hundreds and hundreds of damn videos that I've pumped out in the past. And so, again, I'll keep saying it. Because a lot of people think, oh, well, he's just buying traffic. No, I'm not just buying traffic. I'm buying traffic, and I'm cranking the hell out of some damn YouTube videos, and I'm buying the hell out of some damn traffic, and I'm emailing the hell out of my damn list. So it takes work. It's not going to be an overnight quick thing, unless you have a large following or a large ad budget. If you have $5-6K a week to buy traffic, you could just buy traffic and call it a day. Until you get there, you're going to have to grind. And by grind, meaning talking to folks, connecting with people on social media, not getting distracted with all of the other stuff that's out there, not listening to the noise. Oh, Maps is shut down in the U.S. What about traffic monsoon? And all of this stuff and all of this crap gets stirred up. And it's up to you to just keep focused and keep moving forward and to not get distracted, because there's a lot of crap out there. And there's a lot of good things out there too. Don't get me wrong. It's not all crap. But again, if it's not helping your primary business, then it's just simply a distraction. Is there best to run solo ads? I just answered a question. Actually, I'll answer the first one. What is massive action? Massive action is just committing to just taking as much action you can on a daily basis for the rest of your life, period. And then in the afterlife, to still be taking action. So hopefully that answers that question.
Whatever you're doing now, 10 times that. That's massive action.
That's simply it.
And just do more. And follow the people who are successful, and start to learn from those people who are successful, and start doing what they're doing, like making videos and learning to make emails that are personal. Buying more traffic as much as you can. That's whatever you're doing, 10 times it. That's it. And then increase it. Increase what you're doing and increase what you're learning. That's massive action.
And I will add on that, and I get different pop-ups happening. Pay attention to the feedback you're getting, because it's one thing to keep slamming your head against a door or a window. I'm sure you've seen a little fly, and it lands on the window and it keeps buzzing and it keeps flying against the windshield and flying against the windshield. When it's like, over here, it can just fly out the window. So you do have to pay attention to the feedback you're getting. However, most people quit before they allow what they're doing to succeed.
Yep.
For example, hey, Rob, I bought 1,000 clicks and nobody signed up. I bought 1,000 clicks. I got 125 leads and no signups. What am I doing wrong? What you're doing wrong is asking me this stupid ass question. See what I'm saying? Yes, you bought 1,000 clicks and you got 125 leads. That's success, because not everyone joins the first day they see something. A very small percentage of folks sign up the very first ad they see. How many of you joined Traffic Monsoon the first day, the first time you heard about it, and dumped in all kind of cash? I'm sure very few of you did. If you are all in Traffic Monsoon on this hangout, I'm assuming we are. But again, it takes time, and it takes time to talk to your leads, to realize that they are real people. And what you're doing is not trying to get them into your program. Well, you are, because you want to make money. But how you do that is it takes time to establish relationships and rapport with your leads. You see what I'm saying? So it's not buying traffic and getting signups. It's buying traffic, communicating with those leads you get, realizing that they are real people. Talk with them, share with them your progress. Tell them your story. Hey, I'm some guy living in my mom's basement. I eat peanut butter and jelly, but soon I won't have to eat peanut butter and jelly. I'm working this business right here. Here's the link. Check it out. Here's my progress. I've been working this thing for about 2 weeks now, and I'm making $5 a day.
Cool.
Next week, all the same stuff. Hey, I learned this. I've been shooting some videos. Here's a couple of my videos on YouTube. Check them out. And now I'm making $7 a day. Okay. Over time, once you get to $20 a day, once you get to $50 a day, once you get to $100 a day, people are going to start joining you. They'll be like, man, I should have joined you when you were making $2 a day. Now you're making $100 a day, and I waited. You see what I'm saying? This happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, people don't stick it out long enough to get to that point, to realize this. People quit too soon. That's all it is. Just don't quit. Just keep slamming it until you get successful at it. I mean, it's really just that simple. But the problem is people misunderstand the amount of action that they're going to have to take. Case in point. A guy I follow, we all know, Frank Calabro, he has around 45,000 leads in his Aweber account. Look at the numbers. 45,000 leads, He signed up, I think it was, 1,000 in Four Corners?
Yeah,
And
over there.
1,000 in Four Corners. I'm not going to estimate Power Lead System, but 1,000 in Four Corners, and then he had 3,000 signups in Maps. 40,000 leads, roughly 4,000 signups.
Yep.
And I'm sure that they overlap, but just as a rough, generic number, understand, 40,000, actually it's 49,000, I think it was. 49,000 leads, 4,000 signups. All of those other leads are just watching. They're the screw you at upyours.com. Yeah, right, buddy. FU, AOL.com, whatever.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So, in my own list, I have 12,000 leads. And, I don't know, I signed up, 204 corners, 220, I think, and 780, I think, in Traffic Monsoon. Actually, no, I'm at 790 now, 790. But of those, 278 are active, and that's 12,000 leads. You see what I'm saying? So it's the only thing you really have to focus on is getting leads and following up with those leads. Don't change your business. Don't change your marketing system, because it will work if you get enough volume of people coming through your system. The thing is, people quit before they get to that point. And it's so simple. It's like a predictable science almost. Again, Frank Calabro, 49,000 leads, 4,000-ish signups. Myself, 12,000 leads. I don't know, I forgot my number. I think I'm around like 1,000-ish signups. Also, 12,000 leads, and this is a rough number, so don't take it to the bank. 12,000 leads, and I'm earning anywhere from 10 to 12,000 a month. It works out to $1 a lead, believe it or not. I've watched some of Frank's trainings, and he worked it out. Basically, every single lead on your list, on average, will earn you $1 per month. Now, taking this into consideration, this should actually encourage you, because think about how many leads you have on your own list. If you have 50, if you have 100, if you have 1,000, if you have 5,000, I don't know who I'm speaking to. But again, it's only a numbers thing. And I hear some.
It's my phone ringing that I'm not answering.
Oh, okay. But I just want folks to understand that that's really it. And I've actually worked out the numbers that as soon as I generate 200,000 leads, that'll be the day I can sail across to Pacific. Actually, no, but you get my point. It's just simply a numbers game. And I know people say that over and over and over again, but just understand that, yes, it is a numbers game, but yes, it is a relationship game. Not everyone's going to want to be your friend. Matter of fact, I had a guy email me today. He wanted to punch me in the face because if, quote unquote, if you send me one more email, I'm going to punch you in the face. Oh my God, really? But it doesn't matter. The thing is, it doesn't matter what you write in your emails, what capture page you're using, what marketing system you're using. And as an FYI, I'm using my own stuff. I mean, I have the share codes for everyone else who are using all of the other funnels. We know what I'm talking about. But I'm using my own stuff. Why? Because people see me. They see me branding myself, as ugly as my little green buttons are or whatever. It's still me, and I'm building that relationship with them. And so it's so simple. And feel like I'm kind of repeating myself here, but I just want folks to understand that, look, it is real simple, especially when you follow the plan I've laid out on buying traffic. Just understand that that's one aspect of it. Okay? I buy as much traffic as I can. I started out buying 100 clicks a week from Udemy solo ads. And as I started growing, I needed to find more places to buy traffic from. And so now most of you know that right now I buy most of my traffic through Traffic from Me. Right now I'm buying 4,000 clicks a week. 4,000 clicks a week. Because I buy such a high volume, they give me a discount. See, massive action will help. Just hear me out. I'll tie it in soon. Right now, I can buy the top tier clicks from Traffic for Me at 64 cents a click, and right now I buy 4,000 clicks every single week. So that's what, $12.80. Every single 2,000 click order is $1,280. So I'm spending, what's that, about 2,560 bucks a week in traffic. In the past, I just wanted to make 2,000 bucks a week. Now I'm spending that in traffic without a thought. It's just not even just nothing, because I understand that this is something that I have to keep doing if I want to keep my business moving forward. I can't rely on people who are on my team right now. I can't rely on my current level of success. I have to keep pushing, because if I'm not pushing my business out there, it's going to slow down and die. And it's just that simple. So, and again, I started out, I could only buy solo ads on Sunday. And I'm kind of answering that question, best day to run solo ads. I think I was answering that question before I get kicked off the first time. I was buying 100 clicks every single Sunday. Then the bug just got me, and I say, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to buy solo ads every single day. Every single day. I go against the grain. Holidays, weekends, weekdays, I don't care. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was buying solo ads every single day. And I just, even if it was 50 clicks, it was 50 clicks every single day. Then it turned into 100 clicks every single day. Then it turned into 500 clicks every single day. And it turned into 1,000. Why did that happen? Because people were coming in my sales funnel, people were joining, people were signing up. The whole time, still cranking out YouTube videos. Still writing blog posts, still posting on social media. You see what I'm saying? And it all starts working together. And the thing is, I didn't get focused on the little irrelevant details. So many people throw out these stupid-ass details. Oh, use this capture page because it converts at 29.7%, and that, whatever. That's all marketing crap. I want to say other words, but I'm trying to watch my language here. You're already cursed. But it's all marketing crap that people like to throw out there. Only use this capture page because, you know what, whatever. The only thing you have to commit to is your marketing system and taking the action to promote it. Another business isn't going to help you succeed. If you're not succeeding here, you're not going to succeed at that other new shiny business. You may get one or two immediate quick signups over there, because it's new, because it's fresh, but that initial burst of enthusiasm is going to quickly die out. It takes focus, it takes just committing to taking action and not being so concerned about your lack of results. If you keep thinking about your lack of results, that's what you're going to keep getting. Lack of results, because you're programming yourself to look for lack of results. You see what I'm saying? Just like I say, if I sit here and say, you've been watching me spout my mouth here for a while, but if I say, hey, did you notice these two crazy looking lights behind my head right now on the wall? See, I'm pointing. Some of you probably haven't even seen those crazy ass looking lights, but now that I'm directing your attention to them, now you see them, and now that I'm talking about them, you're going to keep indirectly looking at them. So now you're focusing on them. You see what I did? So now you're focusing on these lights, and so now you see those lights. It's the same thing in life and in business. When you think about your lack of results and, oh man, I bought this solo ad and I didn't get any signups. That's what you're thinking about. What do you think is going to happen the next time you buy a solo ad? You're not going to get any signups because you have this negative sort of energy about you, and it's not working. So you see what I'm saying? And you may think this is esoteric or whatever, but it's true. The thing is, when you become all about just taking action and just hammering it and just doing whatever it takes to get this money, then that's when it's going to come. When you're just focused on just moving your business forward, the only thing you're thinking about, how can I have more people today look at my capture page? How can I follow up with my guys to let them know I'm a real person and I'm here to help them? And just keep doing that, and eventually it will come. Here's another case in point. There's a guy who started on this same system a while back. And his first video, I could hear doubt in his voice. Now, after he's been following my plan for so long and that he proved it to himself, he's talking with confidence and conviction, and he has a certain swag about him. And now he's getting signups. Do you hear what I'm trying to say there? In the beginning, he was doubting, and it was affecting his actions he was taking. But now that he just kept hammering it and kept following the plan, he's seeing it work, and so now he's just slamming it because he's proving it to himself. And he did that through taking continuous action. When you take constant, continuous action, that's how you're going to get more confidence in what we're doing here. I say to people all the time, the way you're going to get signups is you have to be so convinced that this business is it, and it's going to work for you, and it's going to work for them. It's going to work for whoever signs up. The more convinced you are, the more you'll be able to convince other folks to join you in business. You want to make money, right? The only place you're going to get that money is from other people joining you in business. If you're doubting what it is we're doing here, then it's not going to work. I don't care how much action you take. You see, so it does have some root in your belief in what it is we're doing. So I'm gonna just take a quick second to look at, see if we have questions. I see a whole bunch of typing pop up, and I see someone still looking at the lights. Are you still noticing the lights? And the only reason I say that, I'm trying to just use it as an example, but it's the same thing. People say, oh, I bought 200 clicks and I didn't get any signups, or I bought 200 clicks, I got 5 signups, but they're not active. Who cares if they're active? They signed up. They said, here's my email address, here's my phone number, I signed up for your program, I didn't put any money in it yet, but I signed up. Keep following up with me until I do put money in it. Don't give up on me. That's what they're saying to you. They are saying, hey, look, I want to give you money. Here is my email address. Keep following up with me until I give you that money. I mean, I'm trying to reframe it in a different way, but just think about this, okay? You have a solution. The person went to your website and they put in their information. You wasn't holding a gun to their head telling them to email in your website. They put in their email address because they're broke or they're having problems, period. You have a solution to help them. You're not trying to sell them. You're not trying to peddle them. You're not, begging on the street for cash. You're a business owner. You have a solution. It's like, look, you want to make money. This is how we're making it, period. If you want to work with me, join this, this, and this. Just that simple. You want to get me on a phone, join this, this, and this, and do that first, and then I'll get you on the phone. See what I'm saying? And when you talk to people that way, you have not talking down or condescending, but you're talking from a position of power, personal power. That's how you're going to get people signing up in your business. The only way you're going to get that personal power and conviction is by taking massive action until you believe in what it is we're doing here, period. If you don't have that belief, it's not going to work. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm going back to the question here. See, I go off on little topics. Well, back up. I'm going to scroll up for a second.
Can I just add something to that, to what you just said? And how long it may take someone to actually take that action. Because, I mean, a perfect example is just a few days ago, I had a person who was on my list for 4 months, reading my emails, just seeing I was consistent, and she actually signed up in something that I hadn't even been promoting for like a couple weeks, or maybe even a month. She signed up in that offer because she kept all my emails, and she was reading them at her pace and found that that was something that can help her. That was of value to her, and she saw that, you know, I could be the person to help her. And then she reached out to me to say, I just joined you in this. You know, nice to meet you. Was very, very positive, and I got on the phone with her, and she's now on the right track. So, you know, it may not take 4 months. It might take a year. It might take a month. So you just have to show that consistency. And I know I say this all the time, but it's true. I mean, and it happens time after time again. It's always over time if you can show value and you can show that you could be the person to teach them. Because I am sure, and this lady told me she's been looking for 3 years for something, and she's been on other people's lists. And she said, I was one of the people that was actually consistent and actually shared value. So you don't know how many other lists they're on and the crap that they're seeing. And the reason why they haven't joined anything for 3 years is because nothing seemed to be working. So this is what people are dealing with, and that could be the reason why they haven't taken action yet. So you have to be the person to make the videos, write the blog post, make your own sales pages. Whatever you've got to do to get that person to trust you is what you got to do. Bottom line.
And that's basically it. And even if you don't want to make your own sales videos, what I do is I call it pre-frame the sales videos. So what do I mean by that? And I'm sure some of you have seen it, or if you're using my share code. When folks opt in, I say, hey, my name's Rob Frazier. You opted into my website, blah, 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 whatever it is I'm going to say. And then I refer them to the link below the video. That link goes to the copy and paste sales video, or it can go to your own sales video if you think you're that good. But it's going to take some time before you get there. Trust me on that. But again, when folks opt in, you want them to see you eventually. And the thing I like about Power Lead System is until you get that level of conviction you need to make this thing work for you, you use the copy and paste stuff. Here it is. You use the copy and paste stuff. You're going to have to slam a lot more traffic to it to make it work. When you're using copy and paste stuff, you're going to have to put more traffic. How do I want to say this? It's going to take more for the copy and paste stuff to work than your own stuff to work, believe it or not. So, for example, if I'm slamming traffic to a copy and paste funnel, I may have to slam 10,000 clicks a week to start seeing a profit on that funnel. If I'm using my own, very personable, I think I am, contrary to popular belief, it's not going to take that much. It's not going to take 10,000 clicks a week. It may take 5,000 or 4,000. I found a nice average of around 4,000 clicks a week. And a lot of people say, yeah, your video was personable. It made sense. We have to have the business marketing system and traffic. I get that. I see a lot of other systems don't quite lay it all out there like that, and that's why I decided to join you. Mm-hmm. And I tell everyone who joins me, great, understand. Now, you use the share code until you start getting results. Once you start getting results, you want to introduce yourself to the folks who are opting into your website. So here it is. When you opt into a website and you see a company presentation, and then you check your email later, Rob Fraser, who's this Rob Fraser guy? Why is he emailing me? You see what I'm saying? So, all right, here it is. I opt into a website about Traffic Monsoon. I see some guy I don't know talking about Traffic Monsoon. Okay. And then I check my email about 4 or 5 hours later, and then I see an email from Rob Fraser. Who are you, and why are you emailing me? There's a little bit of a disconnection there. However, if folks opt into my capture page and they see, hey, I'm Rob Fraser, whatever, blah, 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 you opted into my website, you're going to get a couple of emails from me. You see what that sets the hook. There's a lot of, I do a lot of reading, and I do a lot of communication, a lot of studying, a lot of marketing. I study a lot of this stuff. This is not just random shit I'm coming up with, and pardon my language there. What happens is when your lead opts in, they see you. Hey, my name's Rob Fraser. This is my video. This is my business. I'm making so much more money than you. No, don't say that. Don't say that. But when they opt in and they see you, okay, your name's in their head. You may get a couple of emails from me. Okay, now when they check their email a few hours later, they don't know who you are, but they have a better idea of who you are. They will be more inclined to open your email. Now, it's not a 100% thing, but there's no disconnection there. They opt into your website, they see your video, they check their email, they recognize your name, they remember, and you're not beating them over the head with join my business. You see what I'm saying? You're just telling your story. This is my progress. If you want to do the same thing, here's my link. And just leave it at that. And just keep doing that. And just keep sticking that out. And then eventually the signups will start happening. The signups I'm getting right now today have been on my list for at least 30 days. If I would have signed traffic, if I would have stopped taking action, I would never be experiencing this level of success, because you see what I'm saying? I would have stopped before I would have got my success. And so what I want you to understand is that you're just going to have to take action continuously. Yes, it's going to suck sometimes. Yes, you're going to get bloodshot eyes. You're going to get sick and tired of sitting behind a computer. You're going to be tired. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to cry. You're going to get mad. You're going to get pissed off. Your hands are going to ache. You're going to be so sick and tired of people and their crap. But again, you're just going to have to keep plowing forward, because if you want success, that's what it's going to take, period. End of the story. Everyone out there saying, oh, this system's the next easiest, greatest, bullshit. It's going to take hammering it and hammering it and hammering it. The average bear is not set up to succeed in any one of these programs. I don't care if it's a passive rev share or not. It's going to take hammering this thing until you get to a certain level of success. And it might take a few years. 5 years I've been doing this, and now it's like, man, why couldn't I get this way back when? But I understand that the moment you just commit to just knowing that it's going to take lots and lots and lots of action, and that it's not going to happen when I expect it to, as soon as you can remove that emotional attachment to the result, really, in your core, remove that emotion, it's not going to happen. And it's hard. I've been through that hump. It's just like, man, I've been hammering this thing. I should at least have been making, X amount of dollars, and you can't. You just have to commit, knowing that it's going to take lots of damn action. I sent one email to my list. Nope. It's going to take emailing them over and over and over and over and over again. It's going to take, oh, I shot one YouTube video. It's going to take shooting video after video after video after video after video. I bought one solo ad. It's going to take solo ad after solo ad after solo ad after solo ad after solo ad. I bought 10,000 clicks a week. It's going to take 100,000 clicks a week after week after week after week after week. It's in that commitment you're going to succeed, not in any one action. It's in that commitment to taking action constantly is how you're going to succeed, period. I wish it was easier. I wish there was a thing I could tell you to sugarcoat it and things like that, but that's simply not the case. It's not going to happen when you want it to. You want it to happen by X amount of days, and you want it to happen by you hear all these stories. Oh yeah, I made a decision, and in 3 months I was making $30K a month. Nope, not going to happen. You're just going to have to commit to the damn process and keep sticking it out until you get there. And when you get there, you're going to have to keep doing it. And it's really just that simple. So from this hangout, just understand that massive action is always more action than what you think it is. But Rob, I'm doing 10 videos a day. I get that. You're just going to have to keep doing 10 videos a day and stop complaining about the lack of results. See, it's so small of a shift. Even if you're doing one video a day, if you consider one video a day, however your schedule is, if you're doing one video a day, Rob, I've been doing a video a day for the past year and I have no results. What am I doing wrong? Do you see the issue there? And it's so slight. You might miss it. I'm going to say that again. Rob, I've been shooting a video a day for the past 2 years and I don't have results. What am I doing wrong? There's an issue with that question. And if you don't get that, then you need to re-listen to this hangout. Listen to this hangout again. Rob, I've been doing one video a day for the past 3 years, and I'm not making any money. What am I doing wrong? There's an issue there. And sometimes I don't even answer the question because I tell folks, and what's your point? You're focusing on the wrong things. If you're asking me this question, you might as well take all of those videos and delete them and quit. You have to have the mentality, I'm going to shoot a video every single day. Actually, it's going to be like, you know what? I'm going to shoot a video every single day. There's different tones I'm using for different reasons, but and it's so slight, and this may sound like esoteric. It's not making any sense, but just think about this. Rob, I've been buying 500 clicks a day, and I didn't get any signups. Wrong. You know what, Rob? I'm gonna buy 500 clicks a day, and I'm going to shoot for eventually buying 10,000 clicks a day. No expectation, no buts, no whatever. That's when you're going to start making money. When you just commit, there is no anything else. And it's not talking about one business or whatever. It's just committing to the process. You know what? I'm going to film a video every single day, schedule permitting me, for as long as it takes, period. And with that video, I'm going to share it on social media all over the place, and I'm going to email it to my list, and I'm going to post it here, I'm going to post it there, and I'm going to keep sharing it, and I'm going to keep shooting videos. And then, once I get a big enough budget, I'm going to keep sharing my videos, keep filming videos every single day, and I'm going to start buying traffic. I'm going to start buying 100 clicks a week, and I'm going to eventually scale that up to 100,000 clicks a week. And I'm going to keep doing it. Period. Once you get there and you're 100% right with that decision, that's when you're going to start getting signups and paid. Period. I think that's about it. I always end up going over the time. I'm gonna read the comment. Would it be possible to put your funnel share codes in Word doc? I think I do. I'll try. That's one thing I will admit. I am poor with certain follow-up skills, and it kind of kicks me in the butt. But I'm getting better on a daily basis. But yes, I think they were actually there. I'm not sure. Or just send me a Facebook message. And here's another thing, and it's just as simple. One guy got pissed off at me because I didn't answer his Facebook message, and he sent me one message like 4 months ago. If you want my attention, it's gonna take more than one message every 4 months to get it. And the only reason he got my attention was I just so happened to be on Facebook, and he had an attitude when he sent me the second message. So again, it just takes. You know what? If you call someone and they don't answer the phone, who cares? Call them next week. They don't answer the phone, call them next week. They don't answer the phone, call them next week. But they're not answering. Call them and leave a message. Call them next week, leave a message. Call them next week, leave a message. You just keep doing it until they tell you, they change their number, they die, you die, something happens, whatever. Again, read the book 10X Rule. Buy the book, the 10X Rule, and read it once a week. If you don't want to read it, again, buy the book, the 10X Rule, and read it once a week. How long should I read that book, Rob? Keep reading it.
For the rest of your life.
See, that's it, and that's the secret. Seriously, if you want the secret, there it is. But yeah, I'll make sure I'll put those share codes in the files. I know you told me that I should use someone else's funnel. But yeah, if you want to use your own stuff, use your own stuff. And here's the thing on that. Here's the story of the guy I told you in the beginning. His videos, his voice was kind of shaky. He was quivering. You can hear different things in people's communication. You know that if someone's shooting a video on YouTube, you can almost tell if they're making money or not. It doesn't matter if they're flashing it or whatever the case, and it's how they present themselves, how they communicate, the tone in their voice. The reason I say use the copy and paste stuff in the beginning is because you may not have that level of conviction yet to really be able to convince or influence or sell whatever it is you're promoting. What I personally do, I listen to sales videos over and over and over and over and over again. It's almost like an obsession. Any business I'm in, I go to the sales video and I listen to it at least once a day. Doing that kind of programs you to be able to communicate in the same manner, especially about the program. And the more you listen to it, the more you'll start speaking like the sales guy, the sales video, the presentation, whenever you're talking about your program. And once you get to that point and you're making money and you're succeeding, yeah, I said go for it. Use your own stuff, man, because what happens is if you get dependent on any one person, any one guru, any one marketing system, you kind of get put, you get put in a little box. And if something happens between you and that guru, you lose out on a relationship, or you change businesses, or you change your mind about something, then there goes that, deal, or there goes that situation. What I want people to be independent. I want people to be their own leaders. I want people to be able to, like, you know what? I don't need no damn share code. I'll do this stuff on my own. I mean, you still plug into leaders and mentors who can keep guiding you in the right direction, but if you're confident enough to do your own stuff and to slam enough traffic to make that thing work, just understand it's going to take a lot of traffic in the beginning for you to get success at it, and to not give up before you get to that level of success. Too many people just give up before they have enough people going through their sales funnel. with my own sales funnel, I gotta meet someone who just came on. With my own sales funnel, I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of doubt. I didn't think it was gonna work. I didn't have the slides. At the time, I had like 30 ad packs and 29 active referrals. But I just went ahead and say, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do it. And I just kept pumping people through that, and people started signing up. What happened was I became so confident in my own ability, and that changed words I would use that changed me. And I made another video, and I'm getting even more signups because my story is that much stronger, and I have that much more belief in myself to be able to do my own independent thing. And the same thing for the people I bring on. It's just like, yes, use my share code in the beginning until you get your own level of swag and confidence, and then once you get to that point, you can carry that over into anything that you're going to do. And it's really just that simple. So don't think you need to be dependent on, oh, I just got to use this one guy, and I got to use his share code, and I got to buy traffic from him. No. We are all in business for ourselves. You know your own situation. You know your own what it is you need to do. So with that being said, yes, make your own stuff, but only when you get to a place to where you really believe it. There's two ways to get there. Keep listening to sales videos over and over and over again to program your brain, till you really get it in your subconscious and it just comes out, or start making money. I mean, it's really just that simple. Once you start making money, then you can do your own stuff, because you are already convinced that psychological need of, will this thing work for me, is met. In the beginning, I always told folks, look, even if you have to take $10 a week out of Traffic Monsoon and put it in your pocket, do so. I don't care if it's $5 a week. That will psychologically do something to you. That will create belief. And then when you speak about your business, that belief will come through your words. And that will influence other folks. That will get them to trust you. That's how they're going to sign up in your business. That's how you're going to make money. So the $5 you took out of Traffic Monsoon is not hurting your ad packs. It's really empowering you, because you have this belief in the system. That's why when people say, I talked to a lady recently. She has 271 ad packs, and I said, you know what? If I was in your shoes, I'd be taking out like $300-400 every single week and buying traffic with it. She's like, oh no, I don't want to hurt my ad packs. Well, I'm like, well, you want signups, don't you? That $300 to $400 a week is going to get you leads. Those leads are people you can communicate with who will eventually join your business. You're going to get referral commissions from those people. Those referral commissions are worth a lot more to you than the $300 a week you're taking out right now. The thing is, if you can, and I'm going to speak on this too, if you have like around 270 ad packs, it's okay if you go down to 260, because that's how it works. Right now, I had a guy I booted out of the Facebook group. He was saying, I had 500 ad packs at the time, because he was saying, you're taking out all this money and you're buying traffic and you're not seeing the rewards from it. And this was a guy who is 100% in Traffic Monsoon and nothing else. And I was like, okay. Because he would always say, don't take out money, just get to, 1,000 ad packs and just keep on growing your ad packs and taking out money and blah, blah, blah. And what I was doing, well, first off, I could just say one thing about that. Maps, if you're a U.S. member, if you're chasing that 1,200 number and they all of a sudden yank out the rug, then what? You're sitting there looking stupid. Now, what I was doing. The guy wasn't understanding. I was taking out a portion of my money to get more referrals and more signups into Traffic Monsoon. That money I take out comes back to me. That $500 a day I take out every single day from Traffic Monsoon comes back to me in the form of new referrals and referral commissions. Is there a delay? Yes, there is a delay, because when you take the money out, you're not buying ad packs, and you buy traffic, you're not getting immediate signups. That's when people get all freaked out and whacked out. Well, I didn't get any immediate return on my money. Delayed gratification, man. Just keep emailing those leads. They'll start joining, and eventually they'll start buying ad packs. Right in the beginning, I would get $5 commissions all day long from Traffic Monsoon. Now I'm getting 20, 25, as much as I'm getting those $5 commissions. That's from referral commissions. How I got all of these referrals is from taking out a percentage of my money and buying traffic and constantly doing it. And not focusing on the lack. It goes back into my earlier point, focusing on the output. Don't focus on input, just focus on output. The only thing I was focused on is getting more leads, more people opting in, more leads I can email, more people to send me hate mail. Don't email me anymore. Stop emailing me. More of those folks I can get in my funnel. And eventually that gets me to a place to where I am today. Right now, 570-ish. I think I'm 560, 570 ad packs. And this conversation I had with this gentleman was about like a week ago. A week ago I had 500 packs. Now I'm at 570. You see what I'm saying? So my ad packs are still growing, and I'm still taking out $500 a day, and a portion of that, the money I take out goes into paid traffic, and half goes in my pocket. The money that goes in my pocket psychologically convinces me that this program is working, and I'm making money, I'm saving money, I'm buying things, with the money, I'm rewarding myself, and I'm getting more and more signups on a daily basis. So, hopefully you kind of get that. So, I know I went off on another tangent there. Makes sense. Focus on getting leads. Massive action. That's what it takes. Just keep, how many videos is it going to take, Rob? I don't know. As just commit to doing videos and just keep doing it. How many solo ads is it going to take, Rob? I don't know. As many solo ads as it takes, and then you're going to have to keep doing it. Again, one takeaway, get the book, The 10X Rule, from Amazon.com. It costs a couple bucks. Read that book. Don't take offense to this, but make that book your Bible, or whatever other really important text, and just read that book. Just get it in your system, and then once you really get that, it's always going to take more action than what you think it is, and just commit to taking the action. That's it. Eventually, the money's going to come back. So, that being said, if anyone has any questions, throw it out. Renee, if you want to have any closing comments.
Nope.
Before I hack up a lung.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I just want to say thanks to everyone for showing up. I'm going to end the hang up in 3, 2, 1. Thanks, guys.